see what happens
Left
next.
that big job in my 20s to become an entrepreneur. Everyone said I would fail, but I got winners.
All right, guys, we are live for episode 5 of John Cerasanis, The Partner. I was told that I'm going to be on this episode, so hopefully we're going to have a lot to review and talk about at the end of the episode. I'm already using the wrong camera here. Nothing is ever working, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Might have to switch this up. Okay, and we're back. Just like that. Still getting used to the fundamentals. 7654321, baby. Let's go!
All right, guys, phase 1 of the interviews is over. We're moving on now to phase 2. We invited 2 people from phase 1 to come to my house later this week, Matthew and Mike. And I think what we're going to see, guys, is the diversity in the business ideas, right? I don't want to be overloaded into one kind of business. We got a window treatment company, and we got a freaking incubator. Okay, who are we going to find in this round? All right?
I know the pics look pretty interesting. Wouldn't you say, Bree?
This is a good group. Yeah, I'm excited to see.
Well, and at the end of the day, just with Matthew and Michael, it's the same thing. Not only do I want to be in cash flowing businesses, I also want to be with people that I could see myself working with and that I enjoy being with. All right. The last thing I need to do right now, I sold my company. I don't need to be doing this shit.
Yeah.
So whatever I do, I'm going to enjoy it. Okay. So whoever I'm working with on this thing,
That's good.
Make sure we
Most
vibe
importantly,
with them.
he doesn't
Cash
need
flowing
money,
business opportunities.
obviously.
It's kind of
He wants to get
funny,
involved in
right?
something that he's
It's a
gonna
non-profit.
enjoy.
That's me spending money more than likely. It's me spending money, not making
Opposite
money.
of
And
W2.
that's one of the things I'm most excited about thus far. So let's see how today goes. Well, let's keep doing a good job, right, guys?
All right,
This will be interesting.
let's do it.
Let's go.
I apologize. Every time I try to type a comment or a whatever on the YouTube, it just cuts the camera out. So that's why the camera keeps cutting in and out. By the way, whoever made this song, hit me up, because I need one of these.
2,000% raise, 2,000% raise, 2,000 self-made, rolling filthy pay, gave myself a raise, left the naysayers amazed. When I went up, 2,000%, 2,000% raise, 2,000% raise.
This was the first filming took place where he invited us. So I used to valet outside of this restaurant 10 years ago, before I even knew what vegetable juice was. Come on, man.
Pretty cute to know. And we are pitching a business called TNA, which stands for Taxity.
And my name is Alina Zub, and I am pitching TNA with my BFF.
How nice. Best friends doing a business.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for making time for us.
All right. So I think there was a play on words with what is it? Tater and tots?
TNA.
Okay. All right.
That's an aioli.
Okay. Oh, talking aioli. All right. Okay. Now I got it.
Just like on tots, come back to aioli.
Did you say it in the video? Because I watched the 3. Did you? No.
We did it.
Okay. So now this is the big reveal. Well, let's hear about it. So first of all, I love the fact that you both pride yourselves on being single moms. I'm a single parent as well. And here you guys are as budding entrepreneurs as single parents, huh?
Wow, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
Impressive.
Cool. Let's hear about it.
For some reason, my children got into a tater tots phase. And it was one of the things that made them smile. If we gathered around the kitchen, I'd make a bunch of tots, and then I started creating aioli. And then the conversation started with, I had a busty girlfriend over, and
John likes busty girls.
Aioli, and I'm
Okay.
like tots and aioli, and then I go, oh, like TNA. And I was like,
Ah.
take your chest with me. We'll make
Yeah.
it, we'll make
Now
it
I
better.
get it.
So we started talking, and then later on I started thinking, and I'm like, what if we put this in a food truck and did it as like a pop-up at college campuses and
Yeah.
threw young women in there?
Right.
Want to have fun. I mean, it's fun.
Yep. Did you guys want to operate it where you're actually going to be in the trucks yourselves doing this stuff, or what do you envision for that?
I mean,
we could. We're not afraid to get in the grind.
Because here's why I just
Maybe,
haven't
I don't
focused
know.
with a business like
Haven't
this.
thought about that yet.
Usually it has to be an owner operator to make any money. Okay, unless you're like in a truck at Lollapalooza or something. Like usually these trucks, it's like, okay, if you're paying someone else $20 an hour to do this, your profits may or may not actually be there.
Well, and we thought that we'd have different segments of the business. Like this one segment would be like going to the college towns and the college kids and have
Yep.
that piece of a menu. And then going more upscale with private events, corporate events,
Yeah.
and having more gourmet types, but just kind of fun.
Yep.
And then there's a lot of breweries that are popping up that
Yep.
the craft beers, they don't have a kitchen.
Yeah.
So they'll have a food truck that's right outside there.
Well, here's what I'm thinking, guys.
That's a good idea. I never would have thought of that.
No pun intended, but I feel like I understand the meat and potatoes of your business here. I think what we're gonna do in the interest of time is wrap this conversation up. I'm gonna look over
That was
this,
fast.
Okay.
and then I'll get back to you in the next couple of days if it makes sense.
Wait, I met these ladies. They brought a bunch of products in.
What's not to like here, right? Obviously,
They brought a bunch of products and samples in. Let's see what they got.
Check those boxes. Ideas like this, it becomes the cart in front of the horse a little bit, though. They
I
picked
can't talk
out the
right now. I'll
best
call you back in 30
marketing
minutes.
strategy. They picked out the cute slogans. They got the merchandise. But does the underlying business itself have a chance to make money? I heard a lot of optimism, which is all great things to have from an entrepreneur. But I'm gonna have to dig into this a little bit to see if the meat and potatoes are actually there.
Eric,
I love
what
meat
did
and
you do with Bree,
potatoes.
buddy?
Sorry.
I've seen those neck tattoos. Is Bree on the back of a truck somewhere? Let's just see.
So my name is Kyle Lim. I'm the owner of Power Dining Group. And today I'll be pitching John about my company, Dental Manufacturer. We focus primarily on three main heads: service, instruments, and custom manufacturing. We're here to take the world by storm. So excited to speak with John and see if we can learn something there.
What's up, Kyle?
What's up, man?
Thanks for coming, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you having me, man.
I like it when intelligent people follow my page. I get a lot of degenerates that are asking for gambling advice, and there's their fair share of those people that like see me as a cartoon character just having fun at the casino.
He looks like a smart guy.
When
High
intelligent people reach out
ACT
to me.
scores.
I got to tell you, man, I looked at your submission, and my initial thing was like, okay, on the one side, I know private equity has gotten into the dental space recently, and there's a lot of money going around over there. On the other hand, I was like, I don't know what I could be able to do to help you on this other than provide capital. It's a family business. All right. Said 20 years, you guys are at $3 million in revenue. And you're looking to get to 25 million in the next 5 years. And they're not dentists, they create a dental product.
Dental
correct?
products that we manufacture, the tool that dentists need.
How many products do you have?
2,300 SKUs. So,
2,300 SKUs. And you're the manufacturer, not the distributor.
yep, the manufacturer, OEM. And
Holy
so-
shit.
We have distinguishable value with the products that we sell, IP protect that nobody else has, along with other services that complement that allows us to be this ecosystem of a single source where people can go to in the industry.
Of all the people so far,
So-
this guy sounds
So how
like
do you
he
go
knows
from
what
3
he's
million to
talking
25
about.
million if it's
Just
already
first
been
impression.
there? And I'm just trying to think if I was your business partner,
I don't know
are
what
there
he's
things
talking
I could
about.
bring to the table that'll help you see the world a little bit differently?
If we just take that and start making people more aware with this new type of brand that we're developing, with this disruption, pioneer, innovators, really this new age, new kids on the block type feeling and look, I really do think that just the awareness alone will really blow us up. And especially since everything's going to e-com, especially with instrumentation too.
So here's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna wrap this up for timing reasons right now.
Sure.
But I'm gonna get back to you in the next day or two.
For sure.
Let you know if I want you to come to my house
For sure.
on Thursday.
For sure.
Obviously, as an intelligent dude, I got to look into this a little bit further, though. You know, he had all the right answers for the most part. Stumbled a little bit when I was asking him what percentage of his business is distribution versus direct to consumer, which I don't know if he just didn't look at the numbers that way or if he didn't know the answer. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't, but either way, those kinds of hiccups in a conversation tell me that, hey, maybe my business acumen could help this grow. I bring a totally different kind of skill set to the table, I think, that he has. How much it could help him is to be determined. I'm gonna have to really think about this one. Come on.
So my name is Tyler Swanson. I'm the owner of Nonstop Nutrition.
Look who it is!
A Juice Life, and we make cold pressed juices, fresh, delivered right to your doorstep.
All right, I didn't look too bad. They cut out all the shit.
shopper. Again.
What's up, brother?
Not much. How are
Did you
you?
bring me some turmeric?
I brought you a little bit of everything this time.
Dude.
More than last time. I think you're gonna like it.
Your turmeric needs to come with a warning label.
It does. It does. I give the warning verbally, you know. So if they don't hear it, and I'm not there, what am I gonna do? Let's get started with a couple of our goodies today. And that's your first time having these bad boys. I know you know a little bit what we're all about. So
So Tyler, remind me, okay? So you're not selling this out of your house, but you have a warehouse with a machine to make
yes.
these. Okay.
So the business started out of the house, then moved into my mom's house, and then it moved into the commercial kitchen that we have now, right down the street. We've invested nothing in customer acquisition.
Okay.
We've done no marketing or advertising up to this point. The juice sells itself.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It
everything
does.
has been word of mouth referrals, great customers, great network of people, and that's how we got where we are today.
Yep.
I don't just sell a juice. I sell a message. I sell a whole plan, right? I kind of sell a process and a lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's why I
That
named
audio
this
was all
company
messed up.
Juice.life. That'll take you right to the website
Mm-hmm.
where you can find more information, do whatever you want, place your orders. Nonstop Nutrition is the long name of the business, but I think Juice Life resonates with a lot of people.
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna put some thought into this, brother. I love your product, and it's like the consumer in me. Let's go.
We talked for like 15 minutes.
Part of me though also feels like, dude, let me just be your best customer instead of business partner because
That's fine too.
you have challenges with this, right? The shelf life, scaling this thing nationally. I just want to take everything into consideration, Tyler. I'm not saying yes or no right now. I'm gonna get back in touch with you over the next 24 to 48 hours.
Cool.
You got me thinking, buddy. You got my wheels turning, and
I think there's a lot more to think
this
about.
helps, pal. This helps.
And I think
He was thirsty.
just hitting the top of the conversation, let me tell you. Because
Yeah,
I could talk about my product all day, man. There's going to be some long time.
you're the
you know?
man, brother. Thanks,
Thank
brother.
you so much for your time, John.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
You know, this is the kind of business as an investor, you scratch your head a little bit and it gets tough because you love the product. You love being a consumer in it. You could see yourself being a loyal customer. But there's a lot of challenges to a business like this. And whenever it's a food item that ain't going to have a long shelf life, your hands are tied. The real challenge for me, though, is direct to consumer with this shit, mailing it out to everybody. This is a pain in the ass.
Tell me about it.
He's chosen this life, though, and he's obviously passionate about it. Whether or
Just
not I
a
want to
little.
go on that road with him and join him on this journey, I'm going to have to think about.
That was awesome. They could have made me look like a schmuck. I was talking about everything in the book, but that was great. Couldn't be any more happier. So I met this guy. This guy was there the day that I did the filming. Very young guy, you know, with a very straightforward business. He's trying to sell Chicago-style hot dogs. He's going to start in a hot dog cart and try to move his way up. Honorable, you know, very noble.
How you doing, my friend?
Doing all right.
All right, listen, man. You're talking to an Italian beef connoisseur.
All right.
All right. Well, listen, man. You intrigued me. I love the fact that you approached your submission where, hey, I'm a young entrepreneur. I don't have a bunch of business acumen, but here's what I'm freaking doing. I'm proud of it. Okay. Now, I didn't really understand completely. Is your business all food trucks?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a food truck business, period.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I actually have pictures for that as well.
Okay, let's see it. Yeah.
So yeah, here's the menu.
All right. Yeah, let's see it.
And then here's kind of,
$10 for Italian beef. I'm just kidding.
and that's what the cart looks like for
$10.
now.
Okay. Oh, it's a cart. Okay.
This past year I got a permit to set up in Indiana.
Hey, who's ever writing all these great comments out here? I don't know who you people are, but I greatly appreciate it. You know, there's a lot of good feedback going on in the chat right now. Hope friends and families are out there.
Stationary. You're just sitting there and people just come up to you like you're a restaurant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So listen, I had thought this was a food truck business. This is more like a food cart. And I'm actually surprised that you're able to make Italian beefs off of this and sit there all day like that. Could you kind of walk me through this?
Absolutely. So what you're not seeing in this picture is there's a little Blackstone griddle
Okay.
right off to the side.
Nice. Okay. And to scale this, because there's only one of you, right? So you're out there on the beach doing your thing. If somebody calls you and wants to do a picnic or a party, there's only one of you. So you got to just turn that business down.
For now.
Okay.
And I do have a couple people I'm talking to. The thing with that is they have to get their licenses to serve certifications.
Okay.
So it's trying to figure out, for one, how
they're going to be able to tow the trailer. Two, they have to make sure they have their safe certification.
What would you see me helping you with on this?
I think the expansion,
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
I think as of now, I have a really good setup
Yeah.
of how I run the car, setup of how I get the parties. I think it's more or less because I don't see this as just Indiana, Chicago. Hot dogs is an American classic.
Right.
So, I mean, you could go anywhere in America and
Yeah.
someone's probably grilling a hot dog.
Yeah.
So I see this being more throughout the states.
Yeah.
And I think that's where you would really be able to help me is kind of expand.
So the franchisor model, buddy, is it's complicated. It's complex. It would be a road to go down, or I think something like this I could see succeeding just because of the low price points. People could get into business for themselves. This could even be like a side hustle.
Going from a health nut to the Wiener Master Classic.
All right, man. Awesome.
And it's funny.
Somebody writes in the comments, going from a health nut to the Wiener Master. Oh, I love it.
You know, if it put this little freaking shack
That's
here.
how
There
it
we go.
started.
There we go.
Doghouse.
He sold it for $1 billion allegedly. I don't
Just
know
$1
if
billion.
that's public or not, but that's the rumor. $1 billion.
Next Mr. Portillo right here.
$1 billion idea. I don't know, man. I don't know. You had all right answers with the.
He was a good guy. Good
with the
kid.
ingredients. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll be in touch the next day or two.
Can't go wrong with Chicago style hot dogs. You know,
Yep.
sell anywhere.
All right, kid has a lot of passion. I loved it. It truly gave me anxiety listening to him talk about franchising this thing, though. That's going to be a pain in the ass. You know, he's never managed anybody before.
To me, that's a small business that's going to stay a small business forever. It just is what it is. It's like the food truck. As soon as you start employing people to do that type of thing, all your profits go completely out the window, right? E-commerce, baby.
You know, just go do that. Make a few bucks. Don't bring assholes like me in to be partners that are going to be breathing down your neck to make this thing bigger. Are you sure you really want to freaking do that? I'm going to think about this, though, because there is definitely potential there. He does seem eager to work with me. This is something that I have a liking to. So I'm going to think about this one. Come on.
So I create custom sneakers for my Step of Sneakers brand. It's custom sneakers. It's made by students for students. I'm looking to currently get my product based nationwide.
That sounds cool.
What's up, Joe? How you doing, brother? Nice to meet you, man. Thanks for coming in, brother.
I like his sweatshirt. Is that cashmere?
Like me, eh?
I would not call you a schmuck. Although that shirt has me pondering. Is that a zipper in the front there?
Yeah, this is just a little pocket. This is actually like a European brand.
Okay.
It's called Stone Island, and it's like they call it the Supreme of Europe. You know?
The Supreme of Europe?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Woo-hoo! So, listen, I watched your video a couple times.
Too fancy for me.
And I want to hear about the shoe company, but tell me a little bit more about your background.
So, shoe business, been here for about 7 to 8 years.
Okay.
Started out with just saving up to get the shoes that I wanted.
Gotcha.
Little did I know, I thought they looked ugly on my feet, the one pair I got. So I told them on eBay, throw them up on eBay, and made profit. I'm like, oh shit, like,
all right,
that just happened. I just made $50.
Okay.
And it started from there.
So when you're talking about
people are hating on his cashmere. I don't know why. They don't like his sweatshirt. That was
how
cool.
are you getting them in the first place?
Started out retail.
Okay.
Retail. They call it retail arbitrage.
Okay.
That was where I started out, and I basically scaled a network. I had a good structure going, and I basically had a network of people. We're going through every store in Chicago, and we're finding these products that are going for above retail.
Okay.
And it just started like that, and sometimes I'd be making hundreds, maybe even $1,000 on a shoe.
I can appreciate that hustle. You know, like the guys just sitting there
1,000 on a
trying to
shoe?
find, okay, wait, there's an arbitrage of money right here. Do it. It's almost like a concert ticket broker. Is it? Do you take a loss sometimes on that or no?
Well, obviously,
a loss of time.
John just said in the comments, he said, I literally had no idea what he was talking about. I figured it out after the show.
Such high demand, you're really not taking a loss.
So talk me through this college product you're envisioning.
Yeah. So obviously, being in the sneaker game for the last 7-8 years, I see what works, and I see what everybody's wearing. It's always the trends. I get one pair to someone on the soccer team.
Okay.
Then I get a call. He wants 3 pairs for people on the soccer team. Then it's like I got the whole IU Indiana soccer team wearing these shoes.
Wow. So you'd buy a shoe for $40 and you customize it and resell it for what?
started out with 100.
Yeah.
And once I got them into an actual storefront, it's a barbershop, but they get all the athletes. It's the biggest barbershop in town.
In Bloomington?
Bloomington.
Gotcha.
I'm doing 120. He's like, you got to advertise before 120.
Really? Okay. But what did you think? What could you envision me being a part of this at?
Yeah, so for my Flip It Chicago business, obviously that's capital. I'm not going to ask you for capital.
Okay.
Capital and the film crew, that would be great for Flip It Chicago.
What's Flip It Chicago do?
So that's my e-commerce buy sell.
Okay.
I basically made that into a seamless, lucrative business. I mean, the shoes aren't my own shoes, so I feel like brand, what do you call it, trademark wise?
Yeah.
Copyright. I feel like that'll create some kinks.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Dude, good for you, man. Good for you. Grinding, brother. And when you're 21, you could take risks and go down certain rabbit holes, and maybe it leads nowhere. Maybe it leads to $1 billion, man. So
I got a lot of ideas.
I'm glad you're here. We will be in touch in the next couple of days, all right, buddy?
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, brother. I like that guy a lot. He did reach out to me early on in social media. I think I had maybe 30,000 followers, and he was reaching out to me. But it's interesting if you kind of read between the lines on what he was saying. I'm pretty sure he took a blank shoe of a different company and put the Adidas logo on the side, and then turned around and sold them.
What?
Yeah, of course, that's not gonna be sustainable. But I gotta tell you though, he's a 21-year-old kid. You could take risks like that. When he's 40 years old, he ain't gonna be doing shit like that. You know what I mean? But he's finding his track in right now. I'm gonna think about this a little bit. I don't see where I really fit in, but I like that kid. Come on.
My name is John Cerasanis, and I'm here to pitch Home Swipe to John. So it's, how would you say, in one sentence, just think like Tinder meets real estate.
Tinder meets real estate? I'm listening.
Oh, well dressed. I knew
Interesting.
it. I knew it. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming, brother.
Very good.
Really appreciate.
I
you
met this
coming,
guy
man.
too in
Love
person.
your folder matches your
Tried to
suits.
get an idea of what he was
That's great.
selling, and I couldn't really understand.
Listen, when we first met, buddy, you know, we've been in touch on social media, but I really wanted to kind of bring you in just to kind of show you that, hey, you're the kind of guy I want to network with. I'm not really sure if this idea is going to be the one for me, and I'll tell you the reasons why on initial glance. So you're kind of entering the conversation a little bit at a deficit as far as the business is concerned. But I brought you in because I want you in my network, buddy. All right, man?
Sounds good to me.
Now, you might be able to convince me why to give you $1 million to make this tech platform work. And I might not understand it fully, to be honest with you. So don't mean to start off the conversation with, putting you on defense. But that was supposed to be a compliment.
I appreciate it.
All right, man.
Definitely.
Cool.
Before
Appreciate
I even do the pitch, I'm a single guy, you're a single guy.
Yep.
Just wanted to get your opinion about, a couple things.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think? Should I swipe on this one?
Kylie?
What do you think?
Well, I'm pretty sure she's in my DMs. Or I'm just Let's see. Well, I have my daughter named Anastasia. Let's stay away from that one, pal.
Well. All right, so let's call those swipe no.
He just bring a
is
picture
this
of his
related
daughter?
to your product? Okay, sorry. I didn't know where we were going there. I would say,
Is this your product?
Read the descriptions, they're pretty funny.
Oh.
I just found these online.
Our relationship should be like Nintendo 64. Classic. Fun to spend hours with. And every issue can be solved by blowing on it and shoving it back in. Nice.
Anyway.
Now, the funny thing about that reference is she says she's 24. There's no way she was blowing on Nintendo cartridges if she's only 24.
Exactly. And
She
this
don't
one
even
also
know.
More age appropriate.
Okay. If you're over 35, it's time to forget about If you're over 35, it's time to forget about young girls and find a woman who can recognize signs of a stroke. And she misspelled recognize, and that's awesome. Anyway.
Okay. So imagine instead of swiping on people, you're swiping on real estate.
Okay.
I just want to tell this through a story. So meet John and Natalia. They're a couple. They want to buy a new home.
Ooh.
What?
I mean, I'm John too, by the way.
Who's Natalia? Wait, John. Go ahead.
Well, you'll see. Actually, I will show you.
If it's a picture of my ex-girlfriend named Natalia, you're a fucking creep, dude.
Let's just show you how it works in action.
This is a weird conversation. The weirdest
same
one
right?
so far.
That's
I
right.
don't even know what he's selling.
Thank God. All right, so let's talk about this, man. So I understand it, I believe. But as the seller, do I give a shit who I match with? I want to just sell this house.
So in the beginning, at least, this is going to be more targeted towards home buyers.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're easier to target online.
Okay.
Most lead generation services for real estate agents are for buyers because no one's really 100% cracked the code to get sellers.
Okay.
And I think it's a lot harder to get married than buy a house.
Okay, so you have first year goal, 2.6 million in revenue with 400 closes. All right. So how have you built the platform yet?
Working on it right now.
Okay. And how much is that going to cost?
So that's like, you can do a basic app and like get it going for probably under 10 grand.
Okay.
You know, but I want to incorporate. So I have a couple friends in tech, and my one friend, he says the secret sauce in this is getting the machine learning to get the data together from the different people and put it together and really like push homes that they learn that you're gonna like.
Way over my head.
Let's say you spend like 40 or 50 grand on the development. Let's say, okay, and then you got to get 10,000 users as your first year goal. Do you have any idea how much that's going to cost?
All right, so 10,000 users. So partnership with you, what would look like? Obviously, financing would be great.
Yeah.
But even better would be you tapping into your social.
Yeah.
Because you have like 300,000.
I'm gonna tell you what. If it works the way you're describing, and you get the machine learning and the algorithm actually to work, 10,000 users is feasible without spending a lot of money.
Exactly.
If it's just doing what Realtor.com and MLS.com already do, you're gonna have to spend money to get the users there. I mean, I get it. You're smart, dude. Like, honestly, if you're gonna go down this path, you should find a strategic partner, exactly how you're positioning me here, not just an investor. You should find an actual strategic partner. But you gave me a lot to think about, brother. I'll be in touch the next couple of days.
Sounds good.
All right, pal. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. All right, John's someone I would definitely love to work with. This idea has some legs to it. I think what he's not taking into consideration is how expensive this thing's going to be. To get 10,000 users on a platform that are active with it, especially in something that's congested like real estate, let me get 10,000 users. You know how difficult that is? You don't have 10,000 friends you could call and tell them to start using this damn thing. But there's definitely something here. Don't know if I'm the right partner for him. I'm gonna think about it a little bit.
All right, buddy. So very animated group this last batch. What are your overall thoughts?
Time to pick a winner.
They're bringing different things to the table than Matthew and Mike were bringing from the last episode.
Yeah. Damn.
Let's start off with these two ladies. I love them. I'm not the right partner for them. I don't know.
Is he gonna pick me?
How we're gonna grow this damn business. My instinct is screw the truck. This should just be a fun little marketing thing, and they try to do it on e-commerce or something.
Yeah.
As soon as I start hearing food trucks and college campuses, okay, someone needs to drive that truck there. And sounds like a good idea right now, but after a couple months of, are you really going to want to do that? And maybe they are. Truth is, if they want to go this direction, they don't need me as a partner.
Yeah. Great personalities, though.
They don't.
They're all. I
have some on camera.
Q&A, and I'm gonna probably get sued if I work with them too.
Nothing he can do for
Joe, I am a fan of. Yeah, the sneaker. I am a fan of this guy, brother.
I didn't quite understand the business model.
Dude, this guy's been contacting me for a while on Instagram, and he's always got something fun to say. Dude, you got a lot of heart, man. I don't see a role that I have in this organization with you. Keep hustling and doing exactly what you're doing, brother, because this is pretty fucking cool. All right, man?
Very ambitious.
Let's go with John. Just got done talking to John here.
Very lengthy interview. Very detailed. He came to the table with like a true presentation, and he looked impressed by it.
He did. And just a guy that has this shit together. And, you talk about 2,000% raise. He was a high school teacher and left to go be in real estate full time. And now that's not even enough for him. He's trying to raise that bar even further and disrupt the entire industry. Awesome. If he gets a lead investor that knows what the F they're doing to hold hands with him as they go, with him leading the pack, I might come in as a secondary investor, but he has to find a strategic lead investor first. John, very impressed with you, man. Keep doing the shit you're doing, pal.
So, Juice Guy, he had a lot of energy. I really liked him.
Really liked him.
Dude, I have a conundrum right now, man. I have a conundrum. Here's what I'm going to do with Tyler. All right, man?
What are we going to do?
Non-stop nutrition. I don't think we're going to do this with anyone else. I'm going to do it with Tyler, though. Him come in and make me an offer. Because I don't know exactly how. I don't know if it's going to work.
Tyler, you explain to me what the fuck you want me to do, because I like you, I like your product. I don't know how to make an offer here. All right, you say you're making money.
It's a great twist. All right, down to 2.
Last 2 here. All right, this is good for Tyler coming, actually. Oh, shit. All right, Ken Dogs.
Like the kid. A lot of energy, great entrepreneur spirit. For me, I felt like there was something just missing there.
Yeah. I don't think he does. I feel like he doesn't know what he doesn't know yet, and he's gonna learn it over the next few years as he tries to scale. Yeah. And Ken, I'm gonna give you some advice right now. All right, the best thing you could do, dude, is make sure this business, as you have it right now, continues to crush. Get a couple of years of success under you. All right. Then come and partner either with someone like me or my friend Jeff Duden from Homefront Brands. They take companies into franchises, and you go from there with people that truly know what the hell they're doing. What was his first name again? Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Don't take that personal. I don't remember people's names. I have poor facial recognition. It's one of my. Listen, Kyle. You continue to impress me. I went into your submission tape. Not super excited. I was excited about the dental industry because I know that private equity is in it right now. You're on a different end of this thing. You got a good head on your shoulders.
Who's the second one?
Frank, what did you think about me in this conversation?
I thought what my takeaway was he was probably one of the first people to sit down and say they're already generating $3 million in revenue.
Yeah.
Which nobody sitting down is at that level.
Yep.
And I would imagine your ears perked up at that point too.
I think we got to bring
Mine would.
Yeah, I mean, is that somebody you could see being your partner?
100%. I feel like that I will fill in potentially some blank spaces he has. 100%. He's going to have to be the damn operator.
The last question you asked was about the numbers.
Yep.
And you said, come to the next meeting with the numbers. So I'm curious to see what that's going to look like.
Agreed. All right, man. We got one more round of this.
I mean, so far, everybody's been great. I can't imagine what this next batch is going to be. I hope they bring it.
Let's go.
Left that big job in my 20s to become an entrepreneur. Everyone said I would fail, but I got.
Okay, as a lot of other people agreed in the comment section, this is the best episode yet. It's been the most intriguing, the most just interesting, exciting, and I think by far the best round of presenters. I mean, come on, guys. I think I speak for all of us, but no, for real, the whole experience has been, just very fun. It's great I've met a few different people already through the whole experience, and it was just a very surreal moment going back into that restaurant that I used to work at for minimum wage 10 years ago, and I'm here presenting my business to one of the most wealthiest people in the area. It was just, something you can't pass up, and regardless of what happens in the end, it was all worth it. It was a great time, great experience, great meeting people, and obviously, got John as a customer out of it as of now. I'm sure it'll lead to a lot more things in the future, a lot more, collaborations, connections, whatever it may be. And, the next episode is going to be even better than this one. We're going to his house. We do some filming in the house. We get to see the waterfall, all that good stuff. But, just about my part in general, I talked a lot more than what he edited, clipped out, and put out there. But you can't keep it all. Obviously, you can't put every single minute of every conversation of all these people. The episode would be way too long and boring. So I definitely am happy with the parts that he cut out and, how he made me look on there and whatnot. And I feel like a lot of people that were watching were also very intrigued in the product, in the website, myself. And hopefully it just comes, more good things come from this. This is the whole reason for doing a little extra out there, the reaction video and whatnot. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sure there's going to be one more episode with me in it. Obviously, there should be 3 more full episodes in total, 6, 7, and 8. So we got 3 more weeks of this stuff. And I greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to check the website out, juice.life, right into your browser. It will take you right to the website, juice.life or nonstopnutrition.co. Thank you.